So this guy is obviously a good sword fighter, right? You've seen that. He's actually in our game. He's a warlord, which means that he's won 4 kingdom tournaments. He's won more than that, but to get a warlord, you have to win at least 4. Our kingdom is the largest kingdom in the game. It encompasses Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, Indiana, Michigan, and I think we've got a part of it. But
the West Virginia one is just because they were in a really awkward place to put a park.
There's actually 2 West Virginia parks now.
Next to any actual kingdom. Went properly.
We've got 2 West Virginia parks now.
Really?
Yeah.
I literally knew that.
I have a friend I was talking to, I was out with a couple friends last night, and I was talking about coming here tomorrow, and I have friends who talked about they want to get into LARPing, and we'll figure this place out. It was like,
We love the newbies here.
We do our best to try to accommodate, everybody. It's super welcoming. We get a lot of our players are LGBT people, like,
Yeah.
Um,
well, honestly, that's part of the, when it comes to medieval stuff, you either get the deist vault people, they just go back to, back to that.
Yeah.
So, when I saw in the group, it was like, okay, cool, this is a normal group of people.
Yeah.
We're
a good mix of people, I do feel. We're all a bunch of fucking nerds, so.
I only know of one of the bad groups here in Indiana, and they're in Lafayette, and I go to their park once a year. I take the heaviest weapons that I own. They play a game called Daggy here that allows wrestling and shield kicking, and I show up to beat their shit up. And it's
Also, like, this is a buffer-based LARP, so most people do the sword fighting things. There's a lot of us who don't do the sword fight. Like, I've never picked up a sword, and I've been playing for quite a year now.
yeah, what?
I'm a big fan of, like, swords.
They're fun, don't get me wrong. There's
sorry.
like,
The class
was
game
you-
is
when
really
you were
cool,
fiddling
too.
with
There's not really enough people out today to do a big class game, and
last game's when it gets fun.
class gaming can be
okay, cool.
really intense.
You have to remember what everybody else
Yeah.
does.
And that, honestly, that just takes a whole lot of doing it.
So, can anybody wear armor, or is that, like,
If we were playing militia style right there, right? And anybody in a militia game can wear as much armor as you want. The max armor limit is 7 points in a militia game. And you get that by wearing 6-point armor with a heavy helmet.
okay. I just didn't know, like, so we were just talking about, like, warrior, you have, like, armor-based stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
That's because a warrior as a class can wear up to 6 points armor. All the armor's rated in the rule book. There's certain rules that how you get that 6 points.
so does every class have a limit on the armor?
Yes.
I guess that's how I should have phrased this very initial question, but yeah.
So your base
Be
stats,
safe.
by default, none of your caster classes get armor because they have spells and that would overpower them, right? Your bards can buy armor, but they're the only class that can buy physical armor. Druids can get magical armor or enchantments, but so can healers and like any class can be enchanted except for barbarians. Barbarians armor limit is 3. Barbarian can only have 3 points of armor. Now that is off that sectional armor, so you can have 3 points on your arm, 3 points on your other arm, 3 points on your legs, 3 points on your chest.
Yeah, I thought total was just max for.
Yeah, so every barbarian that I know that's serious about the class, they wear 3 points on their arms, 3 points on their legs, and 1 point on their chest. Because you want to be able to fight after death. If you get swarmed, then you can open up your chest and you're fine after death, right? So, but like, your scout gets 3 points, assassin gets 2 points, monk can't wear armor because, once again, they're basically immune to magic.
Sweet.
They're not completely immune to magic, but they are.
Yeah.
You can target their weapons, but if the spell doesn't target their weapon, then it's
First one.
not gonna affect. they're immune to verbal
Now
damage.
that it made a difference, you
They can block arrows, they can block spell
anyways.
balls, and those, they void those arrows and they void those spell balls when they block them. So it's the game's honestly continuously changing because we want it to be as fair and as even as possible.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago that they opened Paladin and Anti-Paladin?
Probably.
It's probably cool. Like, that was really fast, like, once you understood the basics, you can not
Yes. So Paladin and Anti-Paladin are what we call premium classes. You have to have one level 6 class.
Oh, okay.
Nice stab.
Okay.
That
Which
can be
means
getting-
that
tried to
you
push
can't
it
take
too.
on that class unless you've been playing for at least a year.
I don't expect you to let me do that too.
1 year. to
Something that I still actually have to think about it is when I try to shift position,
If you show up for
my brain thinks I'm
but then you go to the events that have like 4 to 6
Yeah.
points. You know,
advancing, but what my body's supposed to
They
actually do
set it
is
up
horizontal
to
at
be
the
a
same rate.
year-long process to get from level one.
That's what worked actually.
Yeah.
That horizontal step was
Yeah.
what gave the angle. Yeah.
So it does, but it
Most
means
single level events
if
that
I
you go
think
to or random
I'm gonna
events that
get
you
this
go to,
position and I actually do
everybody
this, the
plays
shot
level
doesn't
6
work.
because
Yeah.
it just makes balance.
Luckily it was a
of
stab
game
in this case.
Well, you without assume where everybody is.
Yeah. So you can better plan your field. The class system's really big, really in depth, and a lot of fun.
And that's the other thing I'm trying to teach myself. is not to use
Reaching up and
So every time I throw these, I tend to open that
It's
side.
It's
Yeah.
laid out like a player's handbook for D&D.
Yeah,
Wait, is that really at least
the
which
speed of it.
Which makes it easier.
I need to at least remember to try to
Yeah.
cover as I'm throwing it to get something there.
big time.
What I tend to do
It
is
has
hold here
everything
and
you
throw
need
open.
for
And
Amtgard
it's
is in that
every
book.
single
phantom
time
board.
it's just open. Yeah.
Weapon construction.
Yeah, that is a hard habit to break. Kind of free up this hand for.
Shield construction, armor
I
construction.
think a good way to practice that is to actually just like intentionally catch swords with that hand, like reach out and catch it. And
Like I'm telling everybody I feel I spar with about it. I want them to beat it out of me.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
A lot of YouTube videos on how to make Amtgard Eagle swords.
Are you on our Discord?
Cellular telephone on you.
I should know like you have a link or something.
Yeah, I will speak it aloud to you. Are you ready?
3 more?
Why do you know the Discord?
TheRisingWinds.com/Discord.
That's why. That's why.
It's bait. Take it.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't choke it when I was approaching this guy. I got stuck forward from.
Yeah.
Huh?
Stab me, bison. Oh, dang.
I think there's dots. Not this dot.
Dots in the party. Dots still come to the party.
I'm
Go to the mall.
nosy, okay? I'll be like, are you nerds? Are you gonna come over here?
One more? Last one.